Online.
So hindi alam. Building communities online. Where do I press this? Building communities online. Well, basically, I guess I am no social media expert like Maria or Josh or Yves who will be talking later. I'd like to think of myself as a parang social media consumer, just like all of you. Ang nangyari lang siguro dahil nagtatrabaho ako sa TV, sa Jaryo, kaya lang dumama yung followers. But I don't think I have content that is better than any of you. So here are sort of 10 tips that I will share to make your voice heard on social media. Kasi kapag artista, ganyan, or parang kapag yun nga, lumalabas sa TV, it's easy to say, oh, kaya ka naman pinapansin kasi ganto kadami followers mo. Eh ako, 100 followers. It's easy to dismiss. And I totally agree. Teka, speaking of, sorry, tweet ko yung live stream. Ayan, hi to everyone watching on live stream. Okay, I promised them I'll tweet. Okay, so it's easy when you have 10,000 followers, 1,000,000 followers. Ann Curtis, 5 million. Diba? 5 million followers. It's easy for anything they say to be heard dahil ang dami-daming followers. Pero if you think about it, how about me? I have 100 followers. How will I be heard? So ito yung simple tips ko na I hope will help all of you. The first one is very simple. Pick a fitting username and photo. Okay, fitting. Ano ibig ko sabihin? Actually, ako, I'm malas kasi my name is common, Gonzalez. So, taken na lahat ng Bianca Gonzalez. Bianca Gonzalez, Bianca_Gonzalez, Gonzalez, Bianca, lahat taken. So, I had to be creative, kaya ang username ko naging @IamSuperBianca. Follow niyo naman ako kung hindi niyo pa ako pina-follow. But, I mean fitting because, for example, you are into an advocacy, let's say poverty or education, hindi naman pwedeng yung username mo. Kunyari, Cat loves Daniel forever. Parang sino naman seryoso sa'yo dun, di ba? Or kunyari, at Rina0254. Yung ang dami-daming alalahanin, it has to be fitting. It has to be easy to remember. Usually, I recommend your name. Kasi syempre, di ba, ikaw yun yung pangalan mo. But if it can't be, something related to whatever field you're in. Sa totoo lang, hindi fitting yung username ko. Super Bianca. Parang wow, feel na feel. Kape, di ba? But buti na lang, I'm in the entertainment industry. So kahit pa paano, naitawid, di ba? But that's what I mean. Pick a fitting username. Something na whatever field you're in, they'll take you seriously. Hindi nga yung mga Hello Kitty at ganyan-ganyan. Diba? Yung just something that they will take you seriously in whatever field you're in. And of course, photo. Hindi naman pwede you're trying to set yourself up as a corporate person or an advocate. Biglang, Boracay, bikini body, naka-ganon yung profile photo mo. Diba? Paano naman? Parang may audio-video disjoint. So get something fitting. I suggest a name that is catchy, if not your own name. So at least, kasi to be honest, a lot of people I've met, when they introduce themselves, kunyari, ako si I am Abigail. Oh, that's you. Kasi sa dami ng times na nakikita mo sila sa feed mo, you sort of remember them. So have a name that's easy to remember. Or if you're related to an advocacy, a fun picture related dun sa advocacy mo. Nothing naman lang na yun nga, scandalous or unless bold star ka and you want to sell yourself, go by all means. Okay. So next. Tip number 2 is start strong. Okay. Twitter, let's say, has 140 characters. Instagram, kapag niload mo, you'll only see what? The first 2 lines. Facebook also, you'll only read yung status ng tao kapag yung start niya malakas, di ba? Lalo na kapag yung status mga ganyang kahaba, may complain about the government, ganyan. So what I mean to say start strong is, for example, you are going to plug this event, Shift Davao. One way to plug it is, let's say, on July 27, tama ba ako? Wala nang sense of time. On July 27, join us for Shift Davao as we bring you the world. Wala na, you lost me na. But if you start with, listen to Maria Ressa talk about the, diba? Parang you captured my attention right away. So that's simply what I mean by start strong. Lalo na on social media, yung feed mo ang bilis, so many. How will you be able to attract the attention of the person? You have to have at least a strong line to get them to click on you or to get them to listen to your opinion. Okay, gets ba yun? Okay. Next. Engage in conversation. Okay, this is very easy to do right now, especially when, for example, news agencies like Rappler or even ANC, meron silang mga parang question of the day or a topic na they ask you, how do you feel about ganyan? And then usually they use a hashtag, di ba? I really encourage all of you to engage in this conversation kasi it is in times like this that di nyo alam, i-retweet kayo ng ANC or if-flash yung tweet nyo on the screen or someone will follow you because of your opinion or even worse, someone will make you patol because ayaw nila ng opinion nyo. In that case, actually, bashers will work to your advantage. Kasi kung may opinion ka, tapos biglang, no way, ganyan, what are you talking about? Bobo ka, or whatever, di ba? Then you can engage them in conversation and you can explain your side. They can explain their side, di ba? Hahaba yun ng hahaba eh. And it's as powerful as if one person gets to read your opinion and they agree, they retweet, or either they answer, lalaki na yun ng lalaki. So, hindi ibig sabihin ng engage in conversation, kailangan lang laging agree. Definitely not. It's actually, I don't know if you've noticed, but those people who are controversial for a negative thing, minsan dun pa nga tumataas yung follower count nila, di ba? The likes of, well, of course, naging victim sila ng cyberbullying, but Christopher Lau, I'm a liar. Kumbaga, so many people talked about them and they created this huge clout, this huge topic issue about themselves na ngayon, kilala yung name nila. It's up to you na lang how you want to judge them or not judge them. But kumbaga, that's what I mean by engage in conversation. Not necessarily agreeing, pero syempre, pwede rin mag-disagree because that's what it's all about naman. Parang totoong buhay, hindi naman lahat ng yes, yes. Hindi naman lahat ng, di ba, tatanungin sa'yo, mag-agree ka. In real life, you'll also say no to some things and social media is just a reflection of that. Next, content is king. This is something I cannot reiterate more. I'm very lucky nga to work where I work kasi yun yung rason tansya ko kung bakit dumami naman yung followers ko. But whatever you do, if you have good content talaga, people will follow you, whether you are a celebrity or not. Who of you follow @Heckler Forever? Ayan, kung hindi nyo siya fina-follow, kailangan nyo siya i-follow. He is a humor blogger, usually about political issues, di ba? Di ba, bongga? @Heckler Forever, he recently won Blogger of the Year in the TAT Awards this year. Pero aside from that, kahit wala siyang award, 100-something followers siya because of his amazing content. Professionalheckler.wordpress.com kung gusto niya mag-visit ng blog na hahagal pa kayo mag-isa sa kakatawa. But that's what I mean by content is king. His profile picture is actually batok, tas may nakashave na Lakers. So, definitely not a celebrity trying to sell himself. He really has good opinions, has a great sense of humor. So that's why people have followed him and followed him and followed him. And parang ang, if you're a politico and you get mentioned on his blog, parang free promo pa nga yun for some, they consider it as that. Another person who follows Superstar Marian. Ayan, Superstar Marian naman. Ay, konti lang. Okay. Pero si Superstar Marian, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 200-ish followers, 200,000 followers on Twitter. Parody siya ni Marian Rivera. And ang ginagawa niya, mali-mali English, ganyan. But somehow, some of her, I'm not sure kung sino siya, posts have this maganda yung, if you really read yung posts niya, it's either something to make you laugh, something to make you think, something poking at something na parang satire, okay siya. Whatever you do, if you have really good content and that spreads, if-follow ka. So, yun lang yun. Number 5, Write your idols. Okay, I cannot even begin to share gaano kadaming times ko na na-tweet si Ryan Seacrest, Anderson Cooper, Juliana Rancic, Oprah, sobra. Sino dito nag-tweet na for some whatever reason ng mga idol nila? Diba? You try? Na-replyan na ba kayo ever? No, yes. Sino? Sino nag-reply? Who? Sorry? Oh, Corbin? Blue. Sino pang rin-applyan? Derek? Ramsey? Ay, taray. Ikaw na. Oo. So, this is not just for fun. This is really useful. You know why? Let me share a story. Isa sa mga super idol ko who I follow, her name is Janet Shea. She works on the Travel and Living channel of Discovery Network. May nakakilala ba sa kanya? Siya yung host ng Fun Taiwan sa Discovery Travel and Living channel. Meron ba dito nakakilala? Anyway, Taiwanese siya, travel show host. Tinitweet ko lang din siya dahil fan na fan talaga ako. Hi, Janet. When you come to the Philippines, we'll take you around. Mga super memasabi lang, MML. And then one time, I tweeted her, those people siguro who follow both of us, kept tweeting the both of us. And ako, I assume that clinic lang niya siguro yung profile ko, tapos nagtaka siya, bakit naman ang followers nito, ganito. So eventually, one day I woke up, finollow niya ako. So sobra akong kilig na kilig talaga. I couldn't believe it. And that didn't stop there. Sure enough, she hosts a show called Fun Asia, ibig sabihin travel show na iba't ibang countries. And when they were finally set to come to the Philippines, she messages me. Says, Bianca, we're coming if you'd want to take us around or you recommend anything. So sure enough, the episode aired just last Monday and I was able to hook her up with Carlos Celdran, a cultural activist and one of the most popular tour guides. Erwan Husaf, a food blogger, a cook, also known as Ann Curtis's jowa. Budoy of Cebu. Yeah, Janet actually came to Cebu and I hooked her up because they wanted something music related. So I hooked her up with Budoy of Junior Kilat and they all had a good time and we watched the episode. So parang seeing that come together because of Twitter was such an amazing feeling. Imagine, dahil lang sa tweet. Before that kasi, they came to us with an itinerary. And it was parang the usual, yung lagi na lang pinapakita sa Pilipinas na parang hindi na exciting. It's not reflective of what the Philippines is now. So finally, when we were able to yun nga, engage in conversation, share ideas. They took our ideas. And yun na, parang, di ba, nakaka-proud lang yung moment na yun na it all started because of a fangirl tweet. So, go lang ng go sa pag-tweet sa inyong idol. Next. This one. Use relatable hashtags. I highly recommend, like for example, when something big is coming up. Elections. A Pacquiao fight. Binibining Pilipinas, whatever. Di ba usually may pa-hashtag yan? When there is a hashtag, use it. Put your opinion, whatever, and then use the hashtag. You know why? Because whenever there is a big event coming up, kunyari, elections, everyone is on the lookout with those hashtags eh. So your tweets have a higher likeliness of being noticed because yung hashtag na yun yung hot ngayon eh. You get what I'm saying? For example, SONA. SONA 2013, napakadami nag-live tweet. Nagustuhan yung plans sa ganito, na-shock sa kapal ng mukha statement, kung ano-ano, di ba? If you engage in conversation and use that hashtag, the relevant hashtag for the moment, mas likely na mapapansin. Kasi isang retweet lang yan of either a news agency or an organization. Ang bilis niyan mag-spread eh. Kasi kumbaga, everyone is set. Alam nilang yun ang hot hashtag. Ito yun sa totoong buhay. Let me give you an example. If Daniel Padilla suddenly walks here, may mga dalawang makakapansin, di ba? 3, 5, ganyan. Kasi naka-hoodie pa yun, di ba? Wala naman. But, if Daniel Padilla walks here next week na alam ng lahat na dadating si Daniel Padilla, dudumugin niya ng buong nandito pa lang siya, dinudumog na siya. You get what I'm saying? Because you're on alert. You know that he is here, so alam mong nakaantabay ka for him eh. Same in the world of social media. If that is the hot hashtag for the day, if that is the topic of the day, kung yun ang pinag-uusapan, makisali ka and you will make your voice heard. Like, in the same way, If you have your own campaign, let's say for your org, or your advocacy, or your class project na you want to push, use a hashtag that people will be able to relate to. Hindi naman, kunyari, Shift Davao. Parang everyone in Davao will be able to relate to it. And Shift, parang applicable siya sa lahat eh. So that's a good hashtag. But for example, you have a project on, kunyari, planting a tree. Huwag naman yung hashtag, plant a tree, make the world better. Ang haba-haba, yung parang hindi siya magagamit sa totoong, ng any social media user. Use the hashtag, for example, you have a plant a tree project, use hashtag go green. Ganun kasimple. And people will pick up that hashtag on their own, help your hashtag be bigger, help the topic become bigger, even if hindi sila related sa project nyo. Or, for example, book drive. Kunyari, meron kayong book drive in school. Hindi yung library para sa Davao Elementary School. Parang hindi relatable eh. But, parang if you have hashtag books for kids or like hashtag help kids learn. Mga ganon, di ba? Parang people will pick up your hashtag easier because it's more relatable and use it kahit na hindi related sa project nyo. And that will create your cloud. Next, use catchy images. Okay, this is very, very important. This is related to what I said earlier na start strong. Kasi nga 140 characters lang sa Twitter, also on Facebook, and Instagram, it's really an image. Rappler actually does this really well. They have an image with like the quote na nakalettering na doon, or an infographic that's so useful now. So instead of having to explain your cause in so many words na parang after your first sentence, hindi na nila babasahin yung tweet mo, use an image. For example, balikan natin yung example na tree planting project. Go green. Kunyari, you use that hashtag, go green, tas you just have your date. Kunyari, it's happening July 28, 2013, Ateneo de Davao. Tapos yung website. And then you have your image of like either an animation na people coming together to plant a tree or a tree with mga magandang bunga, diba? If you have that image that already says your message, tinitingnan mo pa lang yung picture. Di ba may mga picture na ganon? Yung isang tingin mo lang, gets mo na yung message. Use images like that. There are so many talented artists and graphic artists or even photographers. Oh, ikaw, picture ka ng picture dyan. Oo. So many talented people around you in this room who can do that for you. Create an image that will, kunyari, you're doing fundraising for, let's say, kunyari backtrack tayo, kunyari dun sa CDO, kunyari meron kayong mga fundraising dito. Imagine a single image of like a kid in CDO, and then you have your details of how to donate there. Diba? Iba yung emotion na na-evoke when you see a powerful image. Yon. So that's what that means. Use catchy images so that you get the attention of the person you're communicating to, and then the rest will follow. Ika nga. Next. Go multi-platform. Okay, this is something new that I discovered recently. I highly recommend everyone to, kunyari, nasa Facebook kayo, also have a Twitter account, also have an Instagram account, also have a blog or a website. Why? Hindi lahat ng nasa Facebook, nasa Twitter. Di lahat ng nasa Twitter, nasa Instagram. Di lahat ng nasa Instagram, nasa blog. Gets nyo na yung pinupuntahan ko. Ibig sabihin, may iba-ibang market yan. Yung mga Instagram, yan ang mga smartphone users na gusto lang nag-picture. Facebook, almost everyone has. Whether nagla-laptop, nagko-computer, nag-internet cafe, nasa cellphone. Twitter din, usually cellphone, but also, you get what I'm saying, iba-iba yung market niyan eh. So to be able to make your message heard, you have to go multi-platform to be able to reach more people. Kumbaga, sa school na to, kunyari, may event kayo, hindi naman pwedeng yung poster nyo sa gate lang. Hindi mo papansin. Kailangan nasa gate, nasa cafeteria, nasa banyo, nasa may auditorium, di ba? You have to be present in a lot of places para mapansin. Kasi usually, makikita mo yan, tapos lalagpasan mo lang kasi parang ang dami-dami ng posters dyan every day. But you see, if you are visible in many platforms, all the more, or at least higher chances for your voice to be heard. And they complement each other. Ibig sabihin, kung tweet mo, tapos may link sa blog, if they're more interested, they'll go to your blog or they'll go to your website. Yon. Next. Grow your network. This is also very, very important. One thing that's great about social media is you can follow all the accounts that are relevant to you. For example, mahilig ka sa chismis, de lahat ng mga chismis accounts, e-online, The Buzz, kung ano-ano, ifa-follow mo lahat ng yan. Kunyari, mahilig ka sa news, de lahat na, finollow mo. ABS-CBN News, Rappler, GMA News, pati mga BBC, CNN, lahat. Follow accounts that are relevant to you and that will empower you to be the one to know first. Actually, that's, I think, yun yung social media eh. Ikaw ang nakakaalam una. Di ba bago mo makita sa TV or marinig sa radyo, nandun eh. Nasa social media na, nasa Facebook, nasa Twitter. You follow the important accounts to you and grow your network. Ibig sabihin, if there are other people doing something similar to yours, follow them, engage them in conversation, and tie up with them, do collaborations. Kasi instead of you just being your own group or your own self, di ba, kung makipag-collaborate ka with someone who has a similar vision, pwede kayo gumawa ng project together. Di ba dito from different schools in Davao, meron? So see, isang favor ko sa inyo, actually, during free time dito, mag-grow your network kayo sa totoong buhay, hindi lang online. If you have similar interests dito, mag-collaborate kayo kasi that will lead to greater things. So the internet, social media is such a great tool to be able to grow your network talaga. As in, ang bilis eh. Faster than email, definitely faster than dati, snail mail. Alam mo yun, dito instant. And then if you create that connection, pwede kayo maging top of mind sa susunod na whatever gagawin nila. And last but not the least, I think is the most important tip in making yourself heard on social media is to follow with action. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Huwag lang pura online. Hindi pwede yon. Kailangan kung ano ka sa totoong buhay, reflection lang what you are on social media. It may be that you're so active on social media, opinion on everything. Let's do this, let's raise funds for this. But in real life, are you really doing that also? That's the most important actually because it can't just be all online. You have to act in the real world. And the online component is just one part of it. Kumbaga, kung octopus ka, yung 7 gumagawa ng real world, yung 1, sige fine. Yung 5 gumagawa ng real world action, yung 2, yung isa nasa Facebook, yung isa nasa Twitter. You get what I'm saying? It's just a complement. It just should help you in doing what you do in real life. Social media action might actually be no good if there's no real life action going on. So, whatever it is that you are passionate about in real life, use social media to promote that, not social media to promote yourself, and then, not really, wala ka naman talaga, petiks ka lang sa totoong buhay, text lang, tweet lang, hindi pwedeng ganon. Kailangan balanced siya. You walk the talk, ika nga. And so, that is it for my 10 tips for all of you to hopefully have your voice heard on social media. It might be hard, I don't know how you'll take it, taking advice from someone na parang easily, or at least feeling nyo, easily, isang tweet lang, ang dami-dami na makinig. But, like I said, I'm only so lucky to work where I work, kaya nangyari yon. But these are honestly the things I think I followed to be able to have that social media clout. So, that's all. Thank you very much, everyone. Salamat sa lahat ng nag-tweet using #ShiftDavao.